everybody. I am Amy Gardner, and I have three kiddos, for those of you that don't know. And so one of my favorite things to use is this pressure cooker that everybody has been talking about all night long, all right? And my favorite because it's quick and it's easy. That's my thing, quick and easy, because I need it to be quick and easy, right? Who's with me? Who's with me? Who needs it to be quick? Because my kids are in all kinds of sports in the afternoons. And so what I love about this is that I can pre-prep this and toss it into the microwave before I leave the house. And then when I get home, it's all ready to go. And what's really nice is that this pot stays insulated. So I don't have to worry about it being cool when we get home. It's not extremely hot, but I don't want it extremely hot because my kids are little and I don't want them to burn their mouths on it, right? So anyway, tonight I am making a Weight Watcher creamy chicken enchilada soup. And it is my favorite, my go-to soup that I do all the time. And what I absolutely love about it, besides that it is good for you, is my entire family loves it just as much as I do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I already put inside of here 3 chicken breasts. All right, and so I like to just take stuff and dump stuff. That's my thing. This is the easy part, right? So I have here my chicken is already in there, and I have a can of black beans, and I already prepped that, and I just tossed the whole thing in there, juices and all right? And then we're going to take a can of whole kernel corn and with the juice, with the water. And so I'm just going to, again, dump it right in there. And what's really nice about this is, and Nikki was talking about how you like to prep. Well, I love to have my kids in the kitchen with me and helping me. And so we always gather all of our ingredients so that they can come out here and they can help, especially my youngest one, who is 5. Now, my other 2, they are 11 and 13 on Sunday. I am going to cry. I am. It's okay, though. I'll be okay. But anyway, so I got the corn, the beans, and then a can of diced tomatoes. Now, if you wanted to, you could use the petite as well, but you want to make sure that you pour all the juices, everything right down inside of there. And then I have a can of enchilada sauce. Now, you want to use a 10-ounce can, smaller can. All right. And I'm going to show you the can opener as well, but this is something fun. So when I first joined Tupperware, we used to have these in-person meetings, and people would go up and they would show, and they would show us the different products and how to use them. And I can't remember who did this, but I'm like, I have got to learn how to do that. So I'm going to show you some kind of fun. So you got to put this on top here, right? And then you hold on to this little handle and you turn it like this, and it's so much fun. And then it will still do the little whole clicky thing. You just take this off then, and then pull it right off. Wasn't that fun? It was fun. So you need to get your own can opener so that you can learn how to do that. All right. And then let me know when you have aced it. So I have now my enchilada sauce in there. And in case you're wondering, when you are doing your can openers, if it has the pull tab on there, still use your can opener, because that pull tab is going to be, when you pull it up, it is still going to be sharp. And I learned the hard way, because the one time I took, I didn't take my can opener, and I ended up, I just put a chicken bouillon cube in here, so you know, but I ended up pulling it up. As soon as it pulled up, the pull tab, I cut my finger. And my husband is in the kitchen with me, and he says, "Why didn't you use the can opener?" I'm like, I don't know. Lesson learned. Learn from my lessons, okay? So, and I do keep my bouillon cubes in my spice shakers, because they will last longer. And yes, oh, it's bubble. All right, so we have in here all of those fun things, and I'm actually going to add to it some Southwest Chipotle seasoning. I love seasonings, and I love homemade, right? And so this is actually my homemade, and I just refilled this. It smells so good. Too bad you can't smell it, but it's nice and pretty. And I do have the scoop in here, and the scoop, this holds a half a tablespoon. So when I put it in here, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 spoonfuls in here. All right. And then I always use my spoon. It's just me. Everyone's different, right? So I have my, and I'm measuring it out. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a little mix. So everything is in here, which is awesome. And we're going to put it in the microwave on high, anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes, depends on your microwave. Okay. And so I'm just going to flip the lid over, line up the arrows, twist it on, and lock it into place. 20 to 25 minutes, right? And then, because I have a bigger family, and like I told you before, we love this soup, so I've always I make it double. All right. And so since I didn't make that one double, I made another one here so I can show you how easy it is to finish this soup, because you're probably wondering, where's the cream? All right. So after you cook it, and I have a higher microwave, so I only do 20 minutes for those 3 chicken breasts. All right. And always open it away from you. It is still warm, hot. It was warm to touch, but I'm going to tell you guys, I made this at 4 o'clock and it's almost 9. So that's a long time for it to be still warm, right? So I am also going to use our supersonic chopper, because I use this to shred my chicken. I love this thing. It is crazy sharp, so you got to be really careful. And my kids love using this too. So this, and we're using our tongs. They're really, really fun. So I'm going to just pull out chicken. Did you see how that fell apart? It is very tender, which I love. Now, I did chop some of it up just so you didn't have to watch me chop it all up. But and it's okay if you use a spoon and you scoop some of like the tomatoes out, or the beans, or the corn. I know there's more chicken in there. So, and you chop some of that up. That's okay too. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on and show you how easy it is to chop this up. Now, I feel like we aren't that close. You guys can't see. I'm gonna just go like this. All right. And I'm going to pull this a few times for you with my other hand. So that was 5 pulls, and look at that. It's nice and shredded. So not only do I shred my chicken in here, but when I brown my meat, and I'm making like street tacos, because with street tacos, I want it really smooth. So I take my meat from my hamburger meat, and I dice it up really smooth in this too. All right. So we have now our shredded chicken, and the chicken, it's not, you can add more or less of the chicken broth. I like to keep it not so soupy, because I like to dip it with my nacho chips. All right. But I have water here too, so we can actually add a little bit more water to it. And so I am putting in here some yogurt. Now, the yogurt I am using, it is actually coconut milk yogurt, because I have cut back on my dairy a little bit. And you can do the same, or you can use Greek yogurt, or or sour cream. But I suggest using the Greek yogurt, the non-fat Greek yogurt. And this is her Clearly Elegant bowl. Oh my gosh, are they beautiful? They're not glass. They do look like glass. And then a whole thing of cream cheese. And so this is actually Greek cream cheese, and it has 3 times more protein and half the fat, which is a plus, right? Especially for Weight Watcher recipe. And then we're going to use our spatula just to get out all of that yumminess. I love the spatula because it is nice and long and you can get all the mayonnaise out of the mayonnaise jar, all the peanut butter out of the peanut butter jar. You can't really see because it's really white, but I got all that cream cheese out of there. All right. And then you just mix it up. Now, if this was hot, you know what though? It's okay because it is heat resistant. So you don't have to worry about it melting and getting into your food because nobody wants to eat plastic, right? Plastic? No. So then you just mix it up and it is still pretty warm. And so the cream cheese is melting, which is nice. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see it? Oh, I don't want to, it's pretty full. So if I put it over there a little bit more, it's going to pour onto my computer and I don't want that. But anyway, super quick, super easy, super healthy, and everybody loves it. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of green to it, I suggest doing it on your own plate or in your own bowl because the kiddos probably don't want that. All right. Thanks, guys.